Hello Dark Souls fans, welcome back to another episode of Methodical Gamer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a very exciting build. This build has fared extremely well both in and out of the arena with both honor duels and invasions. As per usual, let's start with the right hand weapon 1. We are wielding the Balder Side Sword. You will see this straight sword used quite often within the meta due to its versatility and moveset and overall good damage. This is personally my favorite straight sword in the game due to its range and its incredible ability to pull off some really impressive pseudo combos. The Balder Side Sword has a 1% chance drop rate from the Balder Knights in both the Undead Parish and Incense Fortress. But if you're wanting to increase those odds, raise your humanity up to 10 and equip the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring. In order to properly wield this weapon, your character will need to meet the minimum base stat requirements of 10 strength and 14 dexterity. And at plus 15, this weapon scales with an E in strength and an A in dexterity. Now most of the time in the fight you'll see I like to use the Balder Side Sword one-handed, and I will sacrifice the damage just so when I use my left-hand weapon, my miracles are far less telegraphed. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at our left-hand weapon, the Darkmoon Talisman. In order to acquire the Darkmoon Talisman, your character will need to join the Blade of the Darkmoon Covenant and give 10 Souvenir of Reprisal to Gwendolyn. Darkmoon Talisman is the best talisman in the game for any character that has at least a minimum of 40 points into the Faith stat category. Taking a look over our armor, for our headpiece we have the Crown of Dusk. This armor cannot be upgraded, however it boosts the power of sorceries, miracles, and pyromancies by 20%. The one negative effect, however, is that magic defense will be reduced by 30%. For our chest we are wielding Black Knight armor. For our hands we are wielding the Elite Knight Gauntlets. And for our legs we are wielding the Wanderer Boots. Taking a look at our rings, we have the Ring of Favor and Protection, which raises HP, stamina, and equipment load. For our second ring, we are wielding the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. This ring boosts the strength of all offensive miracles by 20%. However, this ring will not boost the power of weapon buffs. For our two miracles, we're using the Wrath of the Gods and the Darkmoon Blade buff. Wrath of the Gods can be acquired from Rhea of Thorland. This miracle is a fast casting, high damage AoE attack that deals 360 degree damage. This miracle has the ability to deflect pyromancies and sorceries. There are two different ways that I personally like to use this miracle in PvP. The first being used as a follow-up to an R1. Opponents will usually roll away when they can, so this is a great pseudo combo follow-up. The second way I like to use this miracle is by taking advantage of its ability to deal counter damage. Whenever I predict an opponent's coming in for an R1 attack, I'll beat them to the punch by using this miracle, and due to this miracle's ability to highly stagger opponents, it gives me the ability to reposition myself and take the upper hand in the fight. The Darkmoon Blade miracle is a 60-second buff that temporarily enhances your right hand weapon with magic damage. This miracle is acquired alongside the Darkmoon Talisman when you join the Darkmoon Blade Covenant and offer 10 Souvenir of Reprisals to Gwendolyn. This buff will scale with the magic adjustment on your talisman, as well as your rank within the Darkmoon Covenant. One important side note for this buff is it is not affected by the base damage of your weapon. It is also not affected by the Crown of Dusk or the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Looking at our specific character stat breakdown, you can see that we put 40 points into Vitality, we put 12 into Attunement for our 2 slots, we have 40 Endurance, and we have 40 Faith.